The ocean is Earth's final frontier, a vast, uncharted, alien-like world more mysterious than outer space. While water covers over 70% of our planet, a staggering 95% of the ocean remains unexplored. In fact, we know more about the surface of Moon and Mars than we do about the deep, shadowy abyss beneath our own waves. And with all that mystery comes some truly brain-bending puzzles. From enigmatic underwater pyramids to unexplained deep-sea sounds that defy logic, the ocean holds secrets that have baffled scientists for decades. What lies hidden beneath the waves? What strange forces lurk in the depths? Let's plunge into 15 of the ocean's most chilling, unsolved mysteries. You won't believe what's down there. Let's start off with Number 15. Milky Sea Phenomenon. For centuries, sailors have reported vast glowing seas, stretching as far as the eye can see. Descriptions sounded so surreal that many dismissed them as sailors' myths, until 2006 when scientists captured a satellite image of an actual Milky Sea. Unlike the flickering blue flashes of common bioluminescent plankton, these Milky Seas produce a continuous, eerie glow, visible even from space. The leading theory? The glow comes from bioluminescent bacteria, which gather in massive, synchronized colonies, emitting light to attract fish. Once eaten, they survive inside their host's digestive system, ensuring their spread. But here's the twist. Scientists still don't know why or how these bacteria form such enormous glowing patches. And since Milky Seas are rarely observed, they remain one of the ocean's most mysterious light shows. Are they biological phenomena, undiscovered ocean processes, or something strange? Until more research is done, this glowing spectacle remains an unsolved wonder of the deep. Number 14. Undersea geology. We often think of the ocean as a vast, empty expanse, but below the surface lies a world as dramatic and diverse as any landmass, if not more so. Some of Earth's most jaw-dropping geological wonders are found beneath the waves, from underwater lakes to sky-high mountains and even massive waterfalls. Take brine pools, for example, ultra-salty lakes that exist within the ocean itself, complete with shorelines and waves. Then there's the Denmark Strait Cataract, the world's largest waterfall, plunging 11,500 feet beneath the sea, over 3 times the height of Angel Falls. And let's not forget underwater volcanoes, one of which erupted in 2021 so subtly that scientists almost missed it. While we know these features exist, their exact mechanisms remain mysterious. How many other hidden wonders lie undiscovered in the deep? Until we fully map the ocean floor, the world beneath the waves will remain Earth's final unexplored frontier. Number 13. Ghost ships. A ghost ship isn't just a spooky legend. It's a real vessel found mysteriously abandoned, drifting aimlessly across the sea. Some vanish without a trace, while others resurface under eerie circumstances, leaving behind more questions than answers. Take the MV Joyita, an American merchant ship that vanished in 1955, with all 25 passengers missing. When found adrift, the ship was intact but abandoned, with no sign of struggle. Theories range from insurance fraud and Japanese attacks to mutiny, but no explanation has ever been confirmed. Then there's the SS Valencia, which sank in 1906, dooming over 100 passengers. For decades, sailors claimed to see a ghostly replica of the ship, drifting near the same waters where it disappeared. And in 2021, an underwater volcano near Tokyo raised 24 World War II ghost ships from the seabed, a haunting reminder that the ocean never truly lets go of its secrets. Number 12. The lost continent of Mu. Some believe that long before recorded history, a massive continent called Mu thrived in the Pacific Ocean, home to over 60 million people from a civilization known as the Nakal. According to legend, Mu was a highly advanced society, until cataclysmic earthquakes and volcanic eruptions wiped it from existence, sinking it beneath the sea. The idea of Mu first surfaced in the writings of Augustus Le Plongeon, who linked it to ancient Egypt and Mesoamerican cultures. Later, James Churchward expanded the legend, claiming Mu spanned from Easter Island to Hawaii before vanishing 10,000 to 50,000 years ago. Mainstream geologists dismissed the legend, arguing that an entire continent couldn't just disappear without a trace. Still, strange underwater ruins, lost artifacts, and unexplained ancient structures fuel speculation. Was Mu real, or was it just a myth? Until we fully explore the depths, the truth of Mu remains submerged in mystery. Number 11. Mariana Trench. At nearly 7 miles deep, the Mariana Trench is the deepest known point in the ocean, so extreme that only 3 humans have ever descended into its abyss. By comparison, Mount Everest could fit inside it with room to spare. This hostile world is completely dark, near freezing, and under pressures 8 tons per square inch. Yet somehow, life thrives here. Scientists have found bizarre deep-sea creatures, from translucent amphipods to ghostly snailfish that survive in conditions that would crush a human instantly. And despite its remoteness, even the Mariana Trench isn't immune to pollution. Researchers have found plastic waste at the very bottom, a chilling reminder of humanity's impact. What else lurks in this unexplored world? We've only scratched the surface, and with each expedition, we uncover new species, geological oddities, and evidence of life in the most extreme conditions imaginable. The Mariana Trench remains one of Earth's greatest frontiers, holding secrets we've yet to unlock. Now, let's talk about Number 10. The Devil's Sea. No list of ocean mysteries would be complete without mentioning this. The Devil's Sea, aka the Dragon's Triangle, is one of the ocean's most mysterious and feared locations. Found in the western Pacific near Japan, this stretch of water has been linked to countless disappearances of ships and planes, eerie supernatural encounters, and even reports of ghostly vessels drifting without crews. Often compared to the Bermuda Triangle, the Devil's Sea doesn't get as much media attention, but its stories are just as chilling. Some explanations point to treacherous ocean currents, underwater volcanoes, and extreme seismic activity, all of which make this region naturally dangerous. But conspiracy theories take it further. Some claim there's a portal to another dimension, while others believe ancient sea dragons lurk beneath the waves. The Japanese government even declared the area too dangerous for maritime travel. While science can explain some of its dangers, the Devil's Sea remains a place where legends and reality blur into the unknown. Number 9. The Underwater Pyramids of Yonaguni. Just off the coast of Japan, deep beneath the waves, lies one of the ocean's most debated mysteries, the Yonaguni Monument. This massive, terrace-like rock formation features sharp edges, right angles, and stair-like structures, leading many to believe it's a submerged pyramid built by an ancient civilization. Discovered in 1986, the Yonaguni Monument has sparked a fierce debate. Some experts argue it's simply the result of natural geological processes shaped by tectonic activity and erosion. Others insist that the formation is too precise and structured to be purely natural, suggesting it could be the remains of a lost civilization, possibly even predating recorded history. With no definitive proof, either way, the Yonaguni Monument remains one of the ocean's greatest enigmas. Whether it's an ancient city swallowed by rising seas or a natural marvel shaped by time, it continues to fuel imaginations and lure divers into the depths. Number 8. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. Discovered in 2011, the Baltic Sea Anomaly is a 60-meter-wide, oval-shaped structure resting on the seabed. With its strange grooves, mechanical-like edges, and unnatural symmetry, it quickly earned the nickname the underwater UFO. Theories range from a crashed alien spacecraft to an ancient human-built structure, with some even suggesting it could be a remnant of a long-lost civilization. But skeptics argue it's nothing more than a naturally occurring rock formation shaped by glacial movement during the Ice Age. Adding to the intrigue, some researchers claim that electrical equipment malfunctions when near the anomaly, fueling speculation that it emits some kind of energy. Without further exploration, the Baltic Sea anomaly remains one of the ocean's most puzzling discoveries. Whether it's a natural oddity or something more, it continues to spark curiosity and countless conspiracy theories. Number 7. The giant squid. For centuries, sailors spoke of tentacled sea monsters capable of dragging entire ships into the abyss. We dismissed them as myths, until we finally caught one on camera in 2002. The giant squid, once thought to be a sailor's fantasy, is very real, and yet it remains one of the ocean's most elusive creatures. These deep-sea giants can grow over 40 feet long, with eyes the size of dinner plates and powerful tentacles lined with suction cups armed with serrated edges. They inhabit the twilight zone of the ocean, thousands of feet below the surface, where the pressure is crushing and light never reaches. While we now know they exist, they still evade human study. Could even larger ones be lurking in the depths? Some believe giant squid inspired the legend of the Kraken, but there's no proof they attack ships or humans. So, are they real? Number 6. The Bimini Road. Discovered off the coast of the Bahamas, the Bimini Road is a half-mile-long underwater formation made up of large, rectangular limestone blocks. They're arranged in such a perfectly linear pattern that some believe they're the remnants of an ancient road or city, possibly even Atlantis. Scientists argue that the Bimini Road is natural, formed by ocean erosion and natural fractures in the limestone. But here's the weird part. Some stones appear to be stacked on top of each other, resembling an ancient man-made structure. And it's not alone. 2 other similar formations have been found nearby, raising even more questions. Is it just a fascinating geological formation or evidence of a long-lost civilization? While science leans toward the former, the Bimini Road keeps its secrets well hidden, leaving room for speculation about what may have once stood there before the ocean claimed it. So, could it be real or just a myth? Number 5. The 1968 submarine disappearances. In a span of just 6 months, 4 advanced military submarines from 4 different nations vanished without a trace. The Israeli Dakar, the French Minerve, the Soviet K-129, and the American USS Scorpion all went down in separate oceans under separate circumstances, yet the eerie timing of their losses remains one of naval history's most baffling coincidences. While the wreckage of all 4 has since been located, the Minerve only resurfaced in 2019, the reasons behind their disappearances are still heavily debated. Mechanical failures, human error, top-secret Cold War missions gone wrong. The CIA was so interested in the K-129 that they launched Operation Azorian, a classified effort to retrieve it. What they found, or didn't find, remains sealed away in government archives. The Cold War was a time of secrecy, espionage, and high-stakes military maneuvers, meaning the truth behind these submarines may forever remain buried in the deep, right where they disappeared. Now let's move to Number 4. The vanishing of Bermeja. For centuries, Bermeja Island was right there on maps, marked off the coast of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, plain as day. But when modern cartographers went looking for it, they found nothing. The island had vanished. The logical explanation? Bermeja never existed. It was just a phantom island, a mistake by early explorers who miscalculated its location. Mapping errors weren't uncommon in past centuries, and many other disappearing islands have turned out to be nothing but navigational slip-ups. But not everyone buys that. Some believe Bermeja was real, but either sank due to rising sea levels or a sudden geological event, like a submarine landslide. Then there's the more conspiratorial theory that Bermeja was erased from maps because it sat in prime territory for oil rights disputes. Satellite imaging shows no trace of it today. Was it ever real, or was it always just a cartographic illusion? That's a question only history can answer. Number 3. The unexplained deep sea sounds. Hearing an eerie noise in the middle of the night is unsettling enough, but what if that noise was coming from the depths of the ocean? Over the years, researchers have recorded mysterious underwater sounds, the most famous being the bloop and Julia. These sounds were so powerful, they were detected thousands of miles apart. Scientists believe the most likely cause is icebergs scraping the ocean floor. But there's a problem. The sound waves don't perfectly match known iceberg activity. That's why some experts have theorized something bigger, a colossal undiscovered sea creature, far larger than anything we've ever seen. Could the ocean be hiding a massive unknown predator lurking in the deepest trenches? Or are these sounds just the result of unexplored geological phenomena? Well, no one knows for sure. Number 2. The HMS Daedalus's sea serpent. In 1848, the crew of the HMS Daedalus reported a sighting that has haunted maritime history ever since. A 100-foot-long sea serpent gliding through the waves at remarkable speed. These weren't random tourists mistaking a floating log for a monster. These were Royal Navy sailors, trained observers, and they watched the beast for over 20 minutes. Skeptics claim they saw a misidentified whale, an oarfish, or even floating debris. But here's where things get interesting. Another ship, the American brig Daphne, saw the exact same creature. They even tried to chase it down and shoot at it, but it vanished into the depths. Even today, marine biologists can't fully explain the sighting. So, was it an undiscovered deep-sea species? A prehistoric relic that occasionally surfaces? Or just a strange trick of the waves? Well, whatever it was, the HMS Daedalus's encounter remains one of history's most compelling sea monster sightings. Number 1. The White Shark Cafe. Every year, thousands of great white sharks migrate to the middle of nowhere, an isolated patch of ocean between California and Hawaii called the White Shark Cafe. There's no food source, no reefs, and no shelter. So why do they gather here? Scientists still don't know. One theory is that it's a deep-sea hunting ground, where sharks feed on squid and other deep-dwelling creatures. But here's the twist. Only males make repeated deep dives into the abyss, while females mostly stick to the surface. What are they looking for? And why just the males? Tracking data collected in 2018 provided new insights, but the true purpose of this mysterious gathering spot remains unknown. Until we unlock the full picture, the White Shark Cafe remains one of the ocean's most puzzling mysteries, fueling speculation about what might be lurking in its depths. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.